When you assign a role to a user via Microsoft PIM as eligible, it means the user doesn't get immediate access to the privileges of that role. Instead, they'll need to manually elevate or activate the role when needed, and only for a limited time. Let's now walk through how this just-in-time elevation process works in Azure. To elevate a role assigned through PIM, start by opening the Azure portal and searching for Microsoft Entra Privileged Identity Management. Make sure you're signed in with your own credentials. This is important, because if you're not logged in as yourself, you won't be able to view or activate the roles assigned to you. For example, if you were assigned roles like AI Administrator, an Entra ID role, or Owner, an Azure Resource role, you need to be the user those roles were assigned to. Otherwise, the activation options simply won't appear. So double-check that you're using the correct account before proceeding. Expand the Tasks menu option and click on My Roles. On this screen, you'll see all your assigned roles, including Entra ID roles, Azure Resource roles. Let's start by activating the AI Administrator role. Simply click Activate on the far right of the role listing to begin the elevation process. Once you click Activate, a panel will slide out from the right side of your screen, just like the one you see here. In this panel, you'll need to enter a reason for activation, which is usually required for audit and compliance tracking. Depending on how the role was configured by your administrator, you might also be prompted for additional inputs like a multi-factor authentication, MFA prompt, if enabled, a duration selection for how long you want to activate the role, and a ticket number if your organization integrates PIM with an internal change or request system. These requirements vary based on your admin's configuration. Once you've completed the necessary fields, go ahead and click Activate to elevate your access. You can now see that the AI Administrator role has been successfully activated. If you no longer need access, you can manually deactivate it anytime by clicking Deactivate on the right-hand side. Otherwise, the role will automatically deactivate after the duration defined in the role settings, helping ensure just-in-time access and security compliance. Let's click on the Azure Resources. You can now see the Owner role assigned to you at the subscription level, listed as an eligible assignment. The activation process for Azure Resource roles works exactly the same way as it does for Microsoft Entra ID roles. All you need to do is click Activate, then follow the prompts. Enter a reason, provide a ticket number if required, complete MFA if prompted, and that's it. The role will be activated for the specific resources defined in the settings. This simple and secure flow is part of what's called just-in-time access, designed to give you the right level of access only when you need it, and for just as long as necessary. It's a smart way to minimize standing privileges and boost your organization's security posture.